Blessings, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I'm here with a trio of very, very special crystals. They have an energetic gift for you, a crystal blessing, but there's also more. There's much more to these magical stones. I introduced you recently to a lithium chalcedony sphere, a mini one, a tiny one. And those stones shared a gift and a message about peace and peacefulness. These guys, I just want to give you an idea of how big they are. And that's why I'm not holding them. They are massive. And they started singing to me the other day, not long after the spheres revealed their presence to me. And I thought these guys were on the website. I thought for sure they were up there. And I'm starting to notice a lot of crystals are singing to me right now and letting me know that they haven't been put up on the website, and it's time for them to be seen. And that's what happens sometimes. It may seem like I've forgotten or I haven't gotten around to putting a crystal up on the website, but it's all done very purposefully. The crystals have this really magical way of communicating and guiding me. And so sometimes that forgetfulness is just a little energetic, it's a little energetic magic that the crystals do in order for for the timing to be just perfect for when they do want to be seen and want to be shown. And this is the time. I'm going to pick this one up for a minute and zoom in, because this is one of the smaller ones. This is the little baby. I just want to let you get a closer look. It's still quite big, but these guys are pretty big compared to the little spheres that we saw. So I'm going to put it down for a minute. And I'd like you to notice the shapes as well as of these beings, because they are, a lot of water stones have been showing up lately, and that is no coincidence. And these guys are also water stones. I mean, technically they're not, at least not that I know of, but energetically they're very much water stones. And this morning, when I was in meditation, these guys were sitting beside me, and I started to think about childhood memories and some of the darker moments of those memories, about trauma, about drama, about spankings, and about yelling and intense times. So yeah, that stuff kind of came up, and I was thinking specifically about the word spanking, and how it's a softer term for what it really is, which is violence, which is hitting. And it's something that people use when around talking about hitting a child. they haven't hit a child, they've given a child a spanking, which sounds a lot softer than what it is, but what it actually is violence against another, and it's hitting. It's straight up. Anyways, don't know why my mind went to that, and then I realized that these crystals were at the heart of that. They were that energy that they carry helps to bring things like that up and resolve them and allow you to release them and let go of them. So I also heard something else from them. And what I heard was that they are water dragons. How magical is that? And you can look at their shapes and really see that in them. And I mean, this one kind of always looked to me like a bit like a seahorse. I wonder if you can see that if I change the angle a little bit. And the other one always reminded me of a whale tail. So definitely the water energy, and these guys are dragon stones. Really beautiful dragon stones. And they do have a connection to whale as well, because that also was shown to me. The connection between the giants of our oceans and dragons are giants on land, and in the water they are also giants, like the whales. And also, like the whales, they are gentle souls. And I know when you think of dragon, you don't necessarily think of gentleness. You think of power, you think of strength, you think of destruction, because we often think of dragons as being fire breathing, and that fire brings destruction. But these guys are gentle. They too have power. They have immense power and strength. And they can certainly defend themselves, and they can certainly wreak havoc and cause damage and destruction. But they don't. They choose not to. They could, but they choose not to. They choose peacefulness. And this is a really, really, really key